Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, spins away. Oh, yes. Oh, I am so overjoyed right now. This has been way too long of a wait. Seriously, this could not have come at a better time. It is so damn good and so much fun that I just want to say stop watching this and go see it right now. Really, please. It is that good. Go, 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 go. Oh, okay. Calm down. Okay. For those of you who have not yet seen my History to Spider-Man Movies video, I would highly encourage you to check that out first before watching this review. But if you have and you're already up to speed, then let's talk about why this is such an incredible movie. Now, I've talked to some people who are fans of Spider-Man but are saying that they're getting really tired of him in the movies, and that's mostly Sony's fault. But to those people, I say please, put aside your frustration for 1 minute and check out this movie because it is really that good. Now, to be perfectly clear, while it is still a very good Spider-Man movie, it's not my new favorite Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man 2 is still my favorite Spider-Man movie at the moment, but Homecoming is very high on that list as well. And it's not just because Marvel had more creative control over the movies, and it's definitely not because it's charming or even funny. It's good because it finally delivered to the big screen what makes Spider-Man so compelling as a character, and that is his everyday struggles with being a teenager. The story follows Peter Parker, played by Tom Holland, who is also, unbeknownst to everyone around him, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's been given a very special spider suit by Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, who has taken him under his wing in the hopes of becoming an Avenger. But Tony Stark doesn't think he's quite ready to join the team just yet. So, Spidey spends most of his time dealing with simple crimes, but is really eager to prove himself to Stark and become a full-fledged Avenger. And when he discovers a group of bad guys who are selling secret weapons, partially manufactured out of leftover alien technology, that is when his big chance arrives to prove himself. One thing about the Marvel movies that have made them so great, but doesn't seem to be talked about a whole lot, is the way they choose to handle themselves. And by that, I mean, the Marvel movies, especially as of late, have been less superhero movies and more of different kinds of movies that happen to have superheroes in them. For example, Captain America: Winter Soldier, which is still my favorite MCU movie, is really a conspiracy thriller that happens to have a superhero in it. Guardians of the Galaxy, both 1 and 2, were really space operas that happen to have superheroes in it. Spider-Man: Homecoming is really more of a high school comedy / drama than it is a Spider-Man movie, which makes it even more of a Spider-Man movie. He's not just dealing with being Spider-Man, he's dealing with the high school bullies, with the girl he's got a crush on, with his best friend, all the things that we high school nerds had to deal with. And this movie delivers all of that stuff to a T. Now, of course, in addition to delivering a very good Spider-Man and a good Spider-Man story, everything else about it is also equally good, with a couple of things that aren't quite as good as I feel like they should have been. Tom Holland is an excellent Spider-Man, and I look forward to seeing him in future installments. Marissa Tomei is an awesome Aunt May. And Michael Keaton as the villain is surprisingly awesome, mainly because this has got to be one of the few Marvel movies that actually has a three-dimensional villain. This one gets points for making the villain more interesting, thus more compelling, which is really something a Spider-Man has needed in the movies as of late. The cinematography is good, the editing is fluid, the direction is really spot on, and needless to say, the brand new Spider-Man suit looks equally awesome. Now, the one thing that I have to nitpick about this movie is that as much as I appreciated its comedic tone, I still think that Marvel needs to ease off on the comedy. I mean, at this point, the Marvel movies have established themselves as strong staples for good stories, interesting characters, and compelling entertainment. So I feel like them having to rely so much on comedy feels like they're still scared to say that they could be taken seriously. But honestly, Marvel, if you're watching, we love you. There's nothing you can do right now that will make us hate you. Well, except maybe this, but that's a discussion for another time. You saved Spider-Man, you created the greatest cinematic event of all time, and you made me cry for a raccoon wielding a frickin' machine gun. You don't need to make us laugh when we need to be serious. If you need to be serious, be serious. And I seem to be going off on a tangent here, so let me pull it back. Despite my little nitpick with the film's tone, which is not in any way meant to discourage you from seeing it, it is a wonderful film and is a wonderful brand new version of Spider-Man that we have long waited for. And Sony, I have one thing to say to you. You are forgiven for the Amazing Spider-Man series. Enjoy it. You've earned it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm TheNorm, telling you when Hollywood gets things wrong and when they get things right. Thank you all for watching.